On internet, don't let me down.
This meeting is being live streamed. Got it. And we're live.
All right. All right, all right, all right.
Like.
Come on in, children. Come on in, children. Give a minute for people to show up. So, how's your day been today?
It's been really good. I'm playing hooky right now. I took a half day off. I left work at noon. I usually don't get off until like 5:30 or so, but yeah. I'm lucky I can kind of make my own schedule. So
yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. And then barbecue, smoked brisket, of course, made everything all amazing.
Given just a few minutes and see what time it is. Yeah, it's time for people to start rolling
yeah,
in.
You know, a lot of times you don't get notifications right away. You know.
No, I mean I know that's one of the reasons I try to stay consistent with my live streaming, like Saturday or Sundays and Wednesdays. Every once in a while, I'll do a pop-up live stream, but very seldom do I ever. And yep. So.
Same here. Yeah, I do. I mean, I only do Wednesdays at this point. I'm too busy. I have a full-time job and
yeah,
real life, stupid real life. I wish I could just YouTube all the time. Kathy H.
Come on in, children.
Yeah,
mine's Kathy. Delayed.
She's our very first chatter in the Sad Tape Here channel. She's amazing. We love her.
We got 5 people watching.
Hi, 5 people.
Hi, 5 people. Say something, 5 people.
Hi, 4 people and Kathy.
4 people. I didn't say that, Kathy.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. Hi, T.
I didn't get notifications, just went looking. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube. I don't get it. T's in the house. Yeah, I don't quite get it, you know, about the notification deal, because I'll go back and people went live and I'm like, man, how come how did I miss this? I think it was Al. Al went live. I think it was Al that went live. Al's Outdoors.
Yeah. I've been getting in the habit of checking, you know, when I want to watch something, I just check for who's live. And I didn't used to ever do that, but it's necessary, really.
So I'm trying to make sure that I'm sharing this out. Oh yeah, there we go. 8 watching. Woohoo! Let me turn this down there. 8 people, where you at? Lisa Elliott's in the house. God.
Hi, Lisa.
There you are.
Hi, Fish.
Anywho, Patty Fish in the house. She made my day, I'm telling you. Bo USSA, Iowa is in the house. So tonight we've got, man, I'm super excited because JoJo is like, she's like the I don't know, she's wide open sideways. You know how I am. She's just relentless. And she's super talented. I'm telling you. Hey, Andrew's in the house. Come on in, children. Come on in, children. But if you don't drink any alcohol, grab you some tea. If you drink any alcohol, grab yourself a beverage, water, tea, coffee, whatever you decide to drink. Brown Dog is in the house from Australia. Hello, brother.
Hello.
I love my brown dog, man. God, Lisa Elliott. So, what's on your mind? You got a song to kick us off?
Yeah, I do. A little John Prine. Love John Prine. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams were lightning and thunder were desire, this old house would have burnt down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living's just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cow. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. And that was a long time, no matter how I tried. The years just flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living's just a hard way to go. There are flies in the kitchen, I can hear them buzzing. I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living's just a hard way to go. To believe in this living's just a hard way to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what I'm talking about right there now. Upbeat, upbeat. So, question is, that bears on everybody's mind that everybody gets asked, who inspires you to play?
Oh, so actually my very first inspiration and the reason I started playing was young Hines. He plays Happy Birthday for everyone. And nobody plays Happy Birthday for him. So whose idea it was Sad Tapir, who's in chat, the love of my life there.
Hello, Sad.
Yeah, hi, Sad. Joe Jackson there too. Hi, Joe Jack. And he picked up a little ukulele, this soprano ukulele that was a gift from a friend of ours that was signed by a band that we love, that we had just had sitting in our living room for years, and was like, play Happy Birthday for Young. And I learned Happy Birthday, and then one of our amazing chatters and really awesome guy, Smuggler the Snuggler, said you should play Country Roads. So I learned Country Roads, and it went from there.
Snowball effect. Yeah.
I mean, I'm in love from the first, the first G chord, C chord. It was over. I was hooked.
I think everybody that plays any instrument whatsoever, regardless if it's harmonica, mandolin, piano, guitar, I think every artist or everybody that can play or has an instrument handy should learn Happy Birthday. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's a simple little easy song too, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And you change people's day with that song, man. Yeah, that is so awesome. So, does anybody, does anybody in your immediate family or just extended family or family altogether, does any of them play anything at all? Does
I am the only person in my family who is musical at all. I uh, I started band in 5th grade playing the
right,
saxophone,
right?
and I played the saxophone all through high school and like a couple years after, and then just kind of I played the violin for like not even a year. Didn't really, it wasn't for me. And then I just kind of let music fall. I love listening to music, but I kind of let it fall to the wayside until almost it'll be 2 years in September that I've been playing the ukulele. And
Is that
but I've
all?
always
Seriously? That's quick though. Because a lot of people, I mean, a lot of people, they'll pick up an instrument and they'll say, I'm going to learn that. I'm going to learn how to play that. And kind of like me, 10 years later, there still hasn't grown any in their ability to play. For 2 years, that's impressive. Because a
Thank
lot of
you.
people, couple songs is about all you can get.
I've been hitting it hard. I just love it. There are so many songs I'm like, oh, I want to play that one. I want to play that one. I just feel like I have a pinhead of what I want to play and know. There's just music is so wonderful and there's so much out there, and I want to learn it all. Bring it on.
Whom is said by her side, she will conquer.
That's right.
He's awesome. Hey, if y'all don't have sad tip here or JoJo, please, please, by all means, I'll have both their links in the description box below at the end of the stream. But they are if one of my mods can grab Sad's channel link in JoJo's. I know Lisa was running it. I believe Lisa's running JoJo's. They're just good people. They're just good people. And I kind of caught myself here a while back. I was thinking, man, it's such a stigmata to be in a grow stream. And no offense to you grow streams out there, okay? But I was thinking, you become a number, you become a face. But when I look at the whole aspect of it all, it brought me to a lot of people like Grant McIntosh the list is never ending. But it brought me to a lot of people that I would have never met, had it not been for some of the grow streams. I farm all and guys. But Rocco, I would fall asleep listening to Rocco on his live stream. But anywho, I want to know about that little ukulele. I want to know about that little. I love that thing. I love that thing. Hey, that's a Fender. Hey,
Fender,
hey,
yeah. Yep, this was a gift for my birthday after I started playing from SAD.
And look how clean. She
Well,
babies. Huh?
So I took that opportunity to wipe it down really well.
and she babies the ukulele, son. Let me tell you, because I know.
I have my first wear marks here.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, I don't want to show you my battle scars on the Gibson already. I have a lot of friends that are in the music industry. A lot of people in recording, a lot of people in sales and PRs. And they say, dude, wear a sleeve with that Gibson. Wear a sleeve. And I'm like, I ain't wearing a sleeve. They said, dude, after a while, your arm perspiration, you're going to wear the finish off that Gibson. I said, dude, that's battle scars.
Yep. I've always been into battle scars for sure.
Yeah. I love it. And to have someone with you that encourages you, and he does, makes a world of difference.
Absolutely. The wind beneath
because
my
I've been on
wings.
the other spectrum, on the other side. We'll not go into detail, but I've been on the other spectrum of that. And everything comes to a screeching halt, because behind every good musician, there's a good man or woman that says, now go on now. You know what you got to be doing. Quit wasting time. And that means
Absolutely.
a whole
Without
lot.
his encouragement, I would have been too embarrassed and shy and, felt like I was
He's
horrible.
awesome. He's got an epic beard too. Um, Ian's in the house. Al's outdoors. I'm wearing glasses because I have to have another place removed. So I'm kind of. Joe Jack's in the house. Melissa Elliott's in the house.
Judy May.
Judy May. So, are those new strings on that there ukulele you got? They sound good.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it was really, I didn't realize how bad it was sounding until I changed them. It was really buzzing.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
Yeah, I think I got some strings hanging somewhere in here that's got flat spots on them. So change your strings, people.
Yep.
Change your strings because especially if it's steel wound or bronze wound, that core is tempered steel. It's made to be have elasticity. What happens is your wound will wear out, and that center core will eat your fret away. Man, Ian says, NBA, I'm now understanding about shine. Yes, sirree, Bob. Judy May's in the house. Oh, God. Annie Ed Jackson here. Sunfish Assassin. Ooh. Come on in and give JoJo a thumbs up for her, not for me.
No.
I have nothing to thumbs up for except my guests. Off the Hook Outdoors. So, what is the writing process? Everybody has a process. I tried to do the digital voice recorder. I'm still old school. I still walk the floor with a notepad and pen. Look here. I'm telling you, it works. My crazy Ann's in the house. Fled Wright's in the house.
Hey, Vlad. Hi. For me, I feel like there's this connection, and I'm sad that it's lost to a lot of younger people. There is this subconscious connection from your brain to your hand when you write something. And sometimes you'll be writing something and you go back, you don't even realize that it came from deep in your brain until you go back and read what you wrote. And I think it's a beautiful, amazing thing. And I just can't see myself going any other way in that regard.
So the thing about it is, I was standing in the kitchen the other day. It was probably about a month or so ago, and I think I was making some Pop-Tarts or something. I was making something simple, and the song came to my mind. I said, "Oh shit!" So I just kind of scurried to the shine. Should we go? And started writing down, and I kind of threw it in the corner, and just probably about 3 weeks ago, I guess maybe I picked it up. And I'm like, dude, really? And that's something that digital can't do. You're exactly right about the pen and paper, or the pencil and paper, or paper in general.
Yep, I won't ever, and it's nice too because I've always been a writer. I've always loved writing, and I got away from that a little bit too. So it's brought me back to more than just music, playing music for sure.
So having said that, does the confidence in your writing, and I know from experience myself, I'm talking about myself now, but does the confidence from your writing pour over into your singing, or does it shy? Mine shies away. I shy away from my own music for some reason. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know if it's just, it's not that I worry about impressing people, and not everybody's gonna like what I write. but I just tend to shy away from my own stuff.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
does your confidence parallel?
yeah, I think, I think it took me a little bit of time, but especially my newest. So I guess the first time I felt really excited about a song, well, Sad wrote it actually, and I wrote the
I love you,
music
Sad.
for it.
I love you,
Um,
Sad.
and I was like, that's good. I love it. And I felt the confidence to feel like it was good, because I think basically because it wasn't all mine, and I think that really helped. And then the most recent song that I wrote, I actually am so proud of and love, and just can't stop playing it. It goes through my head, and it means so much to me. And it's just, I really like the way it sounds. And I think that that has kind of translated back to the other. I've written 3 songs now. And I feel like having love for those songs has kind of helped kind of bolster my love of my other songs.
Right. Well, do you feel like doing this an original?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I'll do I'll
just
do the first.
whatever you feel like doing. It's
Yeah,
it's
no,
it's
I
oh,
mean, that's what I was actually feeling like doing. So you're hitting it on the head here. You're leading in. You're a great interviewer. You're reading the room. You're reading the
thank you.
vibes and taking us there, and I appreciate it.
Sit back and enjoy. Please sit back and enjoy. Get you something to drink, prop your feet up.
Cheers. So I am going to play a song that I wrote when I was 24 years old. When I wasn't even playing an instrument, I knew exactly how it was going to sound. It's been rolling around in my head it was rolling around in my head for 13 years before I actually started playing. And I didn't even have the paperwork that I had written it for anymore, but I remembered it because I sang it. And it is for Sad Tape Here. It was when we first met each other, I just wanted to sing at the top of my lungs and let everybody know, so this one goes out to him. Staring through the trees, pine needles in our hands, looking in your eyes, I know that there's a plan. Every step I took has led me here to you. Every time I ran, I know what I was running to. I was running to your eyes, shone your light, and your bare feet showed your toe. Your helping hand showed your heart, and your smile told the tale of your soul. It seems to me la-di-di-da-di-da, la-di-di-da-ya, la-di-di-da-di-da. Knowing life is short makes our love more sweet. Each mistake I've made, I will gladly keep. Nothing in this world can get in our way. I become more sure with every step I take. I'll always run to you. Your eyes shone your light, and your bare feet showed your toe. Your helping hand showed your heart, and your smile told the tale of your soul. It seems to me la-di-di-da-di-da, la-di-di-da-ya, la-di-di-da-di-da. The way your hand fits in my hand, the way your smile makes me sing, the way you always know how I feel, and all the love and joy you bring. And I sing, la-di-di-da-di-da, la-di-di-da-ya, la-di-di-da-di-da. I love you. I love you, Sad.
Woohoo! That's awesome. I'm telling you, that's awesome. We've got old mechanic in the house. Been here a while. I didn't get to answer Ian's question, or he made a comment about it's not. It's not. I like calling him Ian Matthews, but it's not. It's not the perception sometimes that we have of what we're doing, regardless of how much we have a lot, struggle with. I'm my own worst enemy. I'm my own worst critic. I'm harder on me than anybody could ever be. If I don't get it down right, then I just get totally upset with myself, not my wife. My wife's been a big help to me. Oh my God. But it's not the perception that we have of ourselves, but we worry about, sometimes we think, well, maybe nobody will like it, or some people don't like green beans. Big deal. But but the thing about it is, Ian Matthews, is the work that you do. I think is if we lived closer, we would be best friends. But you do what makes you happy. Those that like what you do will stick around. Those that don't like what you're doing, they'll easily slip away. And you continue to do what you're doing. My motto is smile, wave, and keep moving. Smile, wave, and keep moving.
Yeah, and all that matters is that you love what you're doing,
Exactly. Be true to yourself. Exactly. So now that you've done an original, have you actually thought about, has it even crossed your mind, maybe just for yourself, just for your personal library, to put it down on something you can hold, CD? Have you sat back and thought, maybe I could do the ukulele, and we can go to the studio and let the mixer throw it down and compress it.
Yeah, I've thought about it, but that's as far as it's gone for sure. It would be cool. I was thinking, after I wrote that song, I was like, all right, I'm one song towards my album,
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, and I feel like, it would be good to have a few, a few songs that I could do all in a day and record them. So yeah, it's in the plans for eventually.
Yeah. Just in the moment. Yeah. Having said that, you think a lot of people, oh, you need to go digital. You need to go digital. So I tried the digital thing and was not satisfied at all with the digital thing. I like something that I could look at, you know. If I never play it, I can at least, if it's like me and Clyde, we worked on some intros and outro music, and we left out the vocals. We're doing it digitally, MP3, because he's in the studio way away, but I've got something I can hold on to. If I download it on my laptop, or if I burn another CD, I've still got something that I can say, hey, look, for the library.
Yeah, I hear that for sure.
Let's go, children. At least jumping, detecting the pattern, thinking about studio. We all think about the let's see about the studio. But anyway, yeah. Wood and metal garages in the house. Have you got another one on your mind? I mean, I'm not gonna work you. I'm not gonna. It's your game. But if you've got something on your mind.
So with old mechanic entering the building, And I know this is one that that you like as well. And the only reason that I ever played this song is because Old Mechanic says it's one of the best songs ever from the 90s, and asked if I would do it. And at first I just kind of brushed it off a little bit, and then all of a sudden it popped into my head one day, and I was singing it, and I was like, hey, that's fun. I can sing that. I'm gonna do
it. I can do that.
Yeah, so this is one I've been playing for a while now, and it's all thanks to that awesome guy in chat there, Old Mechanic.
Old Mechanic, thank you.
Chloe likes to sing along. Chloe, no, honey. 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. Realized quickly when I knew I should that this world was made up of a brotherhood of man. For whatever that means. And I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. And I am feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, 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 uh-huh. Ooh. And I try. Oh my God, how I try. I try all the time in this institution. And I pray. Oh dear God, how I pray. I pray every single day for revolution. And I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. gotta get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. Yeah. Thank you.
God, I love that song. I love that song. God, you killed it. You nailed it. You blowed it out the water. I
It's
love
fun.
that song.
I love singing it.
I've been
Yeah.
wanting to drum that song forever. I don't know. I mean, I've tried several times. And I was like, dude, just quit. Quit it. You kill it. No. No. God.
I know the feeling.
No. No, that was awesome. God. So, what would be your favorite genre of music? Do you have a favorite? I don't have a favorite. Personally, I don't have a favorite. I don't have a favorite.
I love something in literally every kind of music. But I mean, if I had to pick a favorite, I would say bluegrass. I just love that I just love, cutting the rug and really just it speaks to me. It makes me want to move. It's just what I
You heard
love.
it right here first, bluegrass.
And it's funny because I don't do a lot of, I really only have, I learned bluegrass strumming patterns.
Yeah.
But I really only play a couple of bluegrass songs. So, I definitely, it shows that I do like a diversity of songs, but yeah, bluegrass if I had to pick.
Bluegrass, children, bluegrass. I'm in Kentucky. Hello, that do the math. But anyway, yeah. I mean, it's like root music. I went to elderly music company in Lansing, Michigan, to pick up a J45 Gibson with a friend of mine. And in elderly music, they have Marty Stewart's Taylor. They have Everly Brothers Gibson. They have Martins. They have it all. We're talking $7,000-8,000 instruments, and every chair has no arm, so they let you go in and sit down and pick up any instrument and play it. They allow this now, or they did. I don't know if they do it now or not, but that was back in the day. And off to the side, I heard some guys playing bluegrass, and I was like, what in the world's going on? And they was playing Eliza Jane. So I think it was a Washburn. I was looking at a Washburn guitar because they're really not expensive. And I took my Washburn over to the other room, and I fell in and was playing with them. And these guys were kind of looking at me, and I look hillbilly-ish anyway. But anyway, I was playing with these guys, and they said, "Where are you from? Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Kentucky." And they thought, you thought I said I was the president of the United States or something. They went crazy. But that's so cool. Bluegrass.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Trixie's in the house. Harold's in the house. God. Oh, mechanic Lisa. I want to hear bluegrass, please.
Trixie.
Lisa Elliott requested some bluegrass.
Okay. Let's see.
Just whatever's on your mind.
So
I don't want you to work yourself to no end. So, dude, he worked me like a mule. I ain't going back over there.
I'm happy to, I'm feeling in the groove for sure. It's I am happy to play more songs. I love it. I'm thankful that that there are people that want to listen. It's really exciting. I can't believe it, really.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. So this is the first. So Yonder Mountain String Band is a band that Sad and I both really love. They're kind of a little more newgrassy, but this is one of the songs, one of the first. Actually, I think this might be like the fourth or fifth song that I learned. Just a simple little easy bluegrass number here. The river rolls and the river winds, and it seems to do something for my peace of mind. didn't know. Came here looking to find a place to forget about my troubles for a while. Saw a mother with a little baby as I was walking. Something about a little baby makes me laugh. They don't seem to have a care. I wonder if I'm ever gonna feel that way again. Till then, I'll find some time to spend down by the river. Spent a lot of time looking forward, looking back, looking down at my feet. I fell backwards when I opened my eyes. I found myself staring straight up in the sky. Oh, it seemed like there was something there to learn. When I realized I had nowhere else to be, and the only sound that mattered was the wind that blew so gentle through the trees. Such a harmony down by the river. I heard music, it was soft and clear, and I sang out for the first time. I didn't care who would hear, 'cause I found my answers in the wind and waves, and the magic in the little things that happen every day. Oh, I played that tune on my old ukulele, and I didn't hurt at all for company, 'cause the river likes to sing along, and it knows the words to every song I play. Such a lovely day down by the river. Such a lovely day. So that one, I was really inspired to do that one, because of the words, like singing out for the first time and not caring who would hear.
Yeah.
That was kind of a big inspiration for me to learn that one.
I love it. I love it. Bluegrass, man. Kane's in the house. Oh, I just saw you earlier, I believe, in Hazy Days live stream. So a show of hands, how many car and shower auditions do you guys do in the chat? Who all sings in the car and sings in the shower? And I mean, hey, you got to start somewhere. Sing to the soap. Yep. Nevertheless, so how long actually have you? Is that the only thing that you've decided to pick up? Was the ukulele? Have you thought about venturing into anything else?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I have a tenor ukulele as well that has a lower G string, because it kind of has more of like a guitar kind of sound.
Yeah.
So I mean, really, it was just, like I said, we had that little ukulele sitting there, so it was just kind of happenstance to, well, this is available, so I'll play that.
Yeah.
I have definitely thought about, picking up the guitar. I think I will. I'm pretty sure that someday I will, but it's a little bit daunting, when you are starting to really feel comfortable with an instrument and, just like going back to total noob and not being able to get those shapes down.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good segue, because I have calluses for these little acrylic strings, and so they're starting to work up for the harder strings on a guitar.
Yeah. So that's what I actually, honestly, and I'm telling on myself, everybody. Bar chords are the devil. And I said it. Okay. Bar chords are the devil. But anyway, after all these years, bar chords should have been long in the rearview mirror for me. They should have been. And sadly enough, just recently, and it's expanded everything. So my advice to you is just go ahead and bite the big cheeseburger and get your bar chords out of the way. So what are you drinking? I saw you drinking. What is she?
I'm drinking boring things.
I love that jar, by the way.
It's deceiving. I am into hydration. We actually call these jars, we each have one, we call them our fish bowls. We drink a lot of water around here, but I also have coffee.
Okay.
It's only 3:45 in the afternoon here, so you guys wouldn't. And plus, kind of being new, like I smoke and I drink, but when I play, I really, for a lot of people, it kind of loosens them up and helps them play better. But for me, there's so much concentration still involved because I'm a little bit newer that now I can a little bit, but it's definitely, I play a lot better when I'm sober.
Well, I mean, it's depending on where, and a lot of you all have been in my live streams on Sunday over the years. And I hit stages. Okay. Like the first stage, I think I got like 5 stages. I start out in the stage to where I'm mellow and just laid back. Then I get to the stage where I'm really just outlaw, whatever. And then I start going into the dark stage to where I forget what I'm even saying. And then I go into the final stage, which, well, the 4th stage is normally I'm forgetting what I'm even singing. But the 5th stage is me picking up the guitar and setting it down. That is the 5th stage. When you see me picking up the Gibson and setting it down, pick it up, set it down, but you can say, this is probably going to be the last one. And then I'll sing 5 more. I'm pretty well pickled.
And they just come out, right? Because it's so much of it is muscle memory.
Yeah. I can talk and sing and yeah.
I'm getting there.
Oh yeah, you will. You will. It'd be like second nature. I use them around stage. Kane usually shows up around stage 3. Yes, please smash that thumbs up. Andrew, ain't that the truth, huh? Ain't it the truth? Neon. Trixie said neon rose, please.
Oh, so it is La Vie en Rose, but we jokingly call it Neon Rose. Trixie, aka Frank, came up with that. What is it, Neon Rose? So yeah, this is one. So I took like virtual ukulele lessons. I took 3 lessons.
Yeah.
And this was one of the songs that he recommended I play. So I'm really thankful. I feel like other people pick out better songs for me than I do. Yeah. I'll play a song because I love it, and I do take requests too. So, when people see me sing and play and pick a song for me, it's really awesome. And I've had a lot of surprises that I'm like, wow, I had no idea that I would love.
Are we froze? Are you there?
It suits me.
Yeah, we froze for a moment there, I believe.
Oh, did we?
I think we did.
Oh, we are. I'm frozen. Oh, there.
Are we froze or are we unthawed? Unthaw me, please, Mr. Internet Man.
Time to put us in the refrigerator for 24 hours.
Come on now, guys. Jesus.
All right. Hold me close and hold me fast. That magic spell you cast. It is la vie en rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs. And though I close my eyes, I see la vie en rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vida loca.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that song is so cool. I'm being hey, if I could whistle and strum, then you say I'm moving up. I have a hard time even chewing gum and walking. I can talk. I can talk and play. But now Rob Q whistling and playing is two different things. That's another level, brother.
I want to get a kazoo and do kazookulele someday.
Do what?
I think that would be
Pardon?
fun.
Pardon?
I want to get a kazoo and do kazookulele.
Oh yeah, yeah,
someday.
yeah. I think we had Laney Perez. I think Laney. I'd done Artisan Spotlight with Laney. We were talking about a kazoo. I believe it was Laney, and Grant McIntosh had mentioned to her about doing a kazoo, and she made a video of her driving along playing a kazoo, and I thought it was so it was just so cool. Goldie's in the house, 78 Sound is in the house. God, come on in, children. Come on in. This is where it's at right here. You know what I'm saying? So, how many, and I know it's going to be a tough one. On average, how many hours or how often, let me say it that way, how often do you practice? Do you have a day set aside or just, do you have
pretty much every day. I usually take Tuesdays off. And other than that, I play every day. Usually, I mean, anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. Usually closer to the 20-minute mark, because life is busy, and there are days that I don't. But I try to, at the very least, just pick up my ukulele and play one time through whatever song I'm learning at that time. When I was first starting, one of the big things that everybody really just tried to drive home is every day, practice every day, keep it going, like you keep that flow going. And I have noticed too, because I have there have been a couple weeks in the time that I've been playing that I haven't practiced, and I can feel it's not, that's nice too though, because you come back to it and it's like, oh, it's like an old friend that you've been missing all week. But yeah, I think it's really important to just stay consistent and practice regularly.
Yeah, that's one of my discipline is probably one of my downfalls when it comes to practice. Making myself sit still long enough to stay focused, either on guitar or the drums or the piano, whatever I'm, or the mandolin. It's like me. I pick up the mandolin a week, and 3 weeks later I pick it up again. It's just there, like you said, there's a lot going on, and you don't have time to. And if you do have time, it's very short span of time. So.
Yep, absolutely. And not to mention, when you've been doing something for longer, it's a little bit easier to kind of put it aside. I'm just so excited about learning, and it's also new that I feel like it's a little bit easier for me to. I mean, when I first started, it was all I could think about. When I was at work, I was just dreaming of going home and playing my ukulele, and I definitely, when I first started, I was playing more, like I was still playing every day, but I would play for a couple hours. I mean, there were some times where I would just like wear my voice out, and like my fingers would just hurt, but I didn't want to stop.
Bloody fingers. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. But it's you're right. When you get comfortable when doing something like that, or learning an instrument, you tend to be lackadaisical about it. You think, maybe later. I'm going to do this right now. And then when you do come back to it, it's like, I should have been doing this all day. What's wrong with me? But it's just kind of funny.
Absolutely.
Heck, I haven't. I have a hard time. Andrew, Andrew said he has a hard time whistling. Yeah, yeah. Depends on how drunk I am.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I couldn't wait to. I love whistling, and I couldn't wait to incorporate it in a song.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I have another song that I whistle in that I could do for you. It was
If you feel like singing, I'll shut up. Okay, I'll shut my big mouth. I'm gonna let her have the floor.
This one is a request from Sad. Actually, I learned it. I sneakily learned it for his birthday, and it's funny because when I learn songs, I mean, it's stuck in his head too. You know, we're in the same house, so it's you know, he every time I learn a song, it's he wakes up in the middle of the night singing it, and in the morning, you know, just like me. But this one I only practiced when he wasn't around and tried to keep it hush hush until I was ready to debut it for him. And it's a really fun song. This is actually the first song that I did my own arrangement for. There was not a tutorial on ukulele. So I just had to kind of listen to the song and feel it out and do, you know, make it work, which I can do now. You know, it's rare with newer songs that I look at a tutorial. I try to just listen to the song over and over and over and over and over and get it in my head and feel it, and then you know, come up with something. So that's what I did with this one. And Hell, I'll Be in Good Company, Dead South. Dead love could go no further, proud of and disgusted by her, push of a little bruised and battered. Oh Lord, I ain't coming home with you. My life's a bit more colder, dead wife is what I told her. Brass knife sinks into my shoulder. Oh, babe, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I see my red head mess, bed, tear shed, queen bee must squeeze. The stage it smells, tells, hells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuff, shirt, hang me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds, in hell I'll be in good company. Dead love could go no further, proud of and disgusted by her, push of a little bruised and battered. Oh Lord, I ain't coming home with you. My life's a bit more colder, dead wife is what I told her. Brass knife sinks into my shoulder. Oh babe, don't know what I'm gonna do. I see my red head mess, bed, tear shed, queen bee must squeeze. The stage it smells, tells, hells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuff, shirt, hang me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds, in hell I'll be in good company. In hell I'll be in good
I love it. I love it. Yeah. I love the way you just inject the dang just not your face kind of attitude.
I like to have fun.
Yeah, yeah. I have a hard time injecting that outlaw attitude. Just depending on how much I've had. Then I give I get to the point where I really don't. I'm respectful, but I really don't care what anybody thinks at that point. But anyway, even the neighbors. But that's beside the point, because we're in a closed knit neighborhood here. But that song is freaking awesome.
It's a good
Sad.
song for sure. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It's fun. And so when I first listened to it, I was like, mouthful much. Thanks, Sad.
Yeah, sad. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
But
Yeah, what else you want me to do? Juggle while I sing? Jesus. What do you want out of me, son? But but that is so cool. Yeah. But so do you have, and I know how I am about the Shine Shed. This is most people say it's my pouting house. People around here call it a pouting house. But do you have like a specific room that you go to that has better vocals, a place to where you just kind of just get away to write?
People say that that's a really important thing to have, like a space set up. And we have a spare room that I go to, but I really don't have, I don't have it set up for inspiration.
Right.
And it's definitely something that I've been thinking about more lately. I tend to play right here. We live in a duplex, so we have neighbors on that wall right there.
So they love me, wouldn't they? Yeah. I'm bringing the drums, Sad. Scoot over.
So
this is neighbors hate us.
This is the hallway between the two rooms.
Right.
And then this is the wall to outside. So I tend to just play here out of consideration for our neighbors.
Yeah.
But I love this space. I mean, it just happens to be one of the better spaces. It's where we have our plants, so that moving energy and growth that you can feel coming off the plants is really nice. And the skylight back there also, it feels good to play here for sure.
Thank you, Slide. Slide is Slide 85 is another one. He's a creator of music. Slide is. Nice. Yeah. Sad. Yeah. Could you imagine me setting up a big old set of Mapex with some K cymbals? Neighbors be like, get that bearded face dude out there. I say, he's got the beard. Sad's got the beard. Not me.
Oh man, I would love to get you two together with your.
Hey, I was going to mention that earlier. So you was in a live stream and he was doing ad lib sounds, and one of your and I'm telling you, one night, if I can talk him into it, one night I would love to do Artisan number 2, and I know a lot of people. I got a friend he's been my friend for years, but I just found out recently the boy can absolutely sing. And he sent me a video of him singing, but it was just a blank. It was just a video. It wasn't. He was playing guitar, but I was like, dude, why are you hiding for? And he just backward. He just. Some people just don't like the camera. But now I would love to have Sad and you back on here for
too.
Sad doing the ad lib sounds.
Yeah.
Zip pop. And I love that stuff, man. I mean, it just makes the live stream just come to life,
Great. It really is. Yeah, we do a couple duets and we always have a lot of fun. You never know how it's going to come out. Like it's never the same twice,
Yeah. I've been in there before. Be like, oh yeah, Sad's on it now. Yes. Pop.
Sad comes in for, he's done 2 of my, I live stream or premiere every Wednesday at 5. And Sad has done 2 of them. So our deal is every 100 subs I get, he comes in for a duet show. And so
you heard it, children.
At 100 and 200, he came on. So at 300, he'll be coming on again.
God almighty, children, come on. Go Fern. Pile drive, Sad. Elbow lock him. Rear naked choke, make him tap out. Yeah. I would love to have him do the ad lib sounds. That is so. I mean, it's just if you don't have fun at what you're doing, and it becomes work, you shy away from it.
Absolutely.
You know, if coming out here writing music becomes a stress, I'd be like, I don't want none of that. Yeah, I don't want none of that. So I tried to, that out here kind of allows me to pick a day. Maybe I'm going to play some piano, brush up, man, because, harmonica or whatever it might be. Depends on how I feel.
Yeah.
Roxanne's in the house. Ooh.
Thanks, T.
Nogira TV. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ass backwards. We'll have to work it out all these weeks. Somebody go over and break his thumbs up 2 or 3 times. He's got a thumbs up button. You know what to do to it. Go over and smash it. Smash it. But if y'all don't have Sad or JoJo, by all means, it's all positive. There's enough negativity to go around as it is. And go over there and hang out with them, because I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Being honest with you now. I've tried to be honest since day one. I've always told you I was a man of my word. I'm sometimes late, but I'll keep my word. Go over there and check out JoJo and Sad to Peer. You will thank me later, because they are good people.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that, honey.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I wanted to go back to how you were talking about, if writing becomes a chore, you don't want to do it. And for me, I won't really think about it, and something will happen, and I'm like, I need, or I'll think of something that, like, my second song was kind of speaking to like the inner me, like the younger me, and what I would say to myself. And then my newest song is, I just went through a little bit of I don't know, I guess it was I don't want to say traumatic, because it wasn't traumatic. It was, it was sad. It was something that I really needed to work through. And it is just the most amazing healing. It's like, I couldn't help it but write a song. It was what I needed at that time. And it had been, it had been months since I had it. It wasn't like I was like, okay, I'm going to go write a song. I definitely, it's a very organic thing for me. It's like something happens that inspires me, that I just need to get this out,
Yep. I totally agree with you. I mean, if you write and you pour yourself out on paper and lyrics, even if it's just for you, it helps.
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't realize that those experiences, those trials, or those obstacles, if you write, if you poet, if you just do a memoir, you'd be surprised how much therapy a pen and paper is for yourself, not for your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend, for yourself.
Yep.
She's
Absolutely.
right. Exactly right.
I feel like that's a good segue. I could play, you know, it's funny because I was thinking I was going to play my second song first, but that kind of makes me feel like playing my newest song that I just wrote last month, because it's just been, I mean, shout out Sad too, that G minor chord was really hard for me to learn. It's in Hell I'll Be in Good Company, and it's a difficult chord to play, and I wouldn't have known it had Sad not requested In Hell I'll Be in Good Company, and it is just exactly the mood and the sound that I wanted for my new song. So, you know, some more minor chords. It's funny because when I wrote my first song, my second song, I kind of wanted a little more sad kind of feel, but I only knew one minor chord. So it turned out how it turned out, you know.
Where'd that other minor chord go? Hey, who's got the minor chords in here? Open up those box of minor chords. So let me ask you a quick question, right? And I'll hush. So is it easier, and once you get the muscle memory down, like for me, I'm saying for me now, I don't know about everybody else. We ain't gonna talk to Slide because Slide goes everywhere on that guitar. We're not talking to you, Slide, okay? But the thing about it is, um, once I get the memory muscle down, if I'm looking, I screw up every time. That's just me. If I just allow it to flow, I hit it every time. It's just, but I'll shut up.
Absolutely. It's like you'll get in your own way, right? It's so weird.
I'll
Yeah,
go,
once you get it down, you have
that
to.
one.
I mean, I can look. There are definitely some that I kind of have to still look for to get
Yeah.
my fingers in the right spot. But you know, the songs that I know really well and love, you know, it's definitely easier to not look at my hand or
Yeah.
to not think. You know, as soon as I start thinking and becoming conscious of what I'm doing, it's just kind of over. You just kind of have to. I'm learning to kind of let it
Yeah.
flow, you know?
Billy Gibbons said it best, I think, and I watched an interview with Billy Gibbons, and he said, just go ahead and get that frickin' F chord out of the way. That's what he said. Just go ahead and get that frickin' F chord out of the way. It's a bar chord, and it is. It's a sad moment, yeah. But if you've got a song, I'll shut up.
For
You got enough?
ukulele, the E chord that everybody has a lot of trouble with and that they tell you to get out of the way.
Yeah.
The F chord on ukulele is super easy. But I learned the bar chord because of What's Up.
I love that song.
B minor. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm ready.
I'll shut up. I'll shut up now. JoJo's got the floor.
So yeah, this is my newest song. I am calling it Stained Glass. Your view of the world is a reflection of the soul. What's perceived hints at something hidden up your sleeve. Motives can cast shadow or light. What came before might be just what's in store. Tell me why couldn't I see you? Does anyone see the truth? We can only see through our own eyes. Do we see this for what it is, or is it not? Staring through a window of experience and pride, filter through the things we all your soul. Tell me why couldn't I see you? Does anyone see the truth? What good are our eyes when we see through broken dreams? One sees beauty and one sees pain and fear. Our minds can only take in so much. So when you choose your focus, why not choose love? Why not love? I feel it all around us. I hope you feel peace within your soul. Tell me why couldn't I see you? Does anyone really see the truth? It hurts to know you see me through stained glass. Your view of me colored by the past.
That is epic. I'm serious. Going to get in the studio, son. God almighty, it's sad. You got to get in the studio. I'm telling you. I think it's so important that we save all we can of what we're doing. Whether because I've got notebooks here, I'm being honest, I've got notebooks here that I love because I know where they come from. I know what's in them. And need to get her in the studio, son. Sad, get her in the studio. For sure.
Yeah, the only place that steps is in my head. I don't even have that. I don't have the original writing of it. It's only in my head. And I've talked about, I really do need to write it down. I got this awesome, Miss Southern Belle sent me this.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Isn't it awesome? Yeah. So this is my my newish music journal, and the first song that I wrote in that was that song that I just played. And I want to write my other songs that I already have in there, just so that I have like a written record of them.
Yeah, definitely, because I was talking to Hazy. We were talking today in his live stream, and he was talking about not doing his own. Oh, hello, baby. She like, hello, baby. That's the one that got in the water the other day, right? Is that the one that got in the water? Was that the one that got in the water? The other one was kind of scared too. I was with Sad on his hike. Just so you know. Okay. Look how beautiful.
She's a good girl. She likes to be the star of the show. She'll just kind of
she's like, you won't pay attention to me or what? Who are you talking to, lady?
She's been down here bugging me to pick her up for a while now. So I was like, I'll give you a minute in the spotlight.
I am a dog. I'm just being honest. I love my Zoe. I've got a Chihuahua.
Oh.
And she's the devil. She hates everybody. And that's just her turn. That's just her nature. But she's the devil. She bites.
I love it.
She huh? Pardon?
Like barcodes.
Yeah. She's the devil. Hog Deer's in the house. Sherry's in the house. Oh my God, look here. Yeah, Beantown Breakdown. Oh, look here, coming in wide open sideways, my peoples. I know it's a Memorial weekend, and I know people's probably got family in. I know we had a bunch of people in, and had a lot of things going on today. But I knew this Artisan Spotlight would be help to me, because It's encouraging. I'm just saying. Like I said earlier, we've got enough discouragement as it is. We need some encouragement now. Yeah. In the studio, rolling. Someone else is. We gotta get here. Oh yeah, exactly right, Slide. Exactly. Yeah. So how many fur babies do you have? You have the two, right? You have the two? Yeah.
A white pitty and
Yeah.
a black chihuahua, so a funny little pair.
Yeah, I know the little chihuahua. I know she is brave, right?
Mhm.
She got in the water
Yep.
and I think
The pit will
what
get in the water. You just have to throw something for her. Otherwise, she's like,
My dog's allergic to water. Hard to get her to go outside to pee when it's raining. Go on, buddy. You pee in my house, I'm gonna bust your tail.
yep. It's
But
funny. That's how Remy is too. She won't go out in the rain, and she doesn't like getting wet. But as soon as you throw something in the water, she will go out and swim and just love it. It's funny.
so I
Who
think
knows
I've
what
got a video of Zoe in the swimming pool. And I think she kind of pouted. I put her in the swim. I put her on the floaty because she wanted my wife, and she was glad to go on the floaty. Me pull her out there, but when she came off the floaty, it was like a floating pad. When she came off the floaty, she was pissed off, son. She didn't want nothing to do with me no more. She's like, "You put me in the water, Dad. I don't like you." But she's we've got her ruined. She's spoiled awful, awful, awful.
Yep. Ours are pretty spoiled too. And Remy, the pit is getting old. Like she's going to be 13 this year. So
Yeah.
she just gets away with whatever, or anytime we're going to get mad at her for something or whatever, it's like, well, she's old.
Yeah, you gotta give her a break. She's old. How long have you had them?
um, so Remy, we got when she was a puppy. And Chloe she was a puppy. I think she was like 7 months old or something. We got
Yeah,
her from the shelter. So
that's
she's 7. She turned 7 in January. So we've
so
had her
cool.
for just over 6 years.
That's
And
so
Remy
cool.
for all 12, almost 13.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what my Zoe weighs. Zoe's 17 pounds, a Chihuahua. 17-pound Chihuahua. She's as round as she is tall. She's like a barrel with legs. Hunting and stuff with JJ's in the house. God. So as an artist, who inspires you the most?
So I love John Prine so much and his simple, beautiful messages. Definitely one of my biggest influences and biggest loves for sure. Gosh, there's so many. It's yeah. Well, from Yonder Mountain String Band, he's no longer with us, but Jeff Austin was a big influence for me. Just his energy and his presence and just having fun. It's hard when you're first getting started to put on a show, to help other people have fun, because there's so much self-consciousness involved with it. I'm really finally just starting to like get past that and have a little fun with it and look in the camera and have a little, attitude and different without having to feel like, like self-conscious about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to there's so many different mixtures, from playing music to writing music to entertaining. And I remember my first time on the stage, I butchered one of my own songs that I had wrote. Nobody knew it. Nobody knew it because they didn't know. They loved the song. I mean, they loved the song, but I was like, God, get me off here, man.
That's another thing. It is hard, it's hard to make a mistake and play it off like you did.
Don't ever tell no one you made a mistake.
I'm getting a little better at it, but I used to call myself out every time and just be like, "Oops, oh man, I really messed that
Yeah,
one up."
don't skip a beat now. Don't just ad lib the shit right out of that. Just play on. Say, yeah, man, having a good time, ain't we? Woohoo!
I did it on reverb.
I screwed that up.
I kept it on G for like a whole.
Everybody going, yeah.
Sound, everybody, nobody worry.
I'm being honest with you, because I can't do the track thing. I'm just being honest with you. I can't do the. I've got soundtracks to all my music, and I think I've done a couple here in the studio and posted along on TikTok. But I'm being honest with you, Time Lord. I'm being honest. Hey, I can't do soundtracks. You're looking at a guy that if I can't just play it, yeah, you can forget it. Because I tried the soundtrack thing, and God, I'm either ahead or behind, my timing is good. I don't know if I'm just concentrating too hard or just whatever it is, but I'm like, golly. So, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played with anyone else with my ukulele. I feel confident that I could. I've played along with songs and stuff, but I still haven't played with anyone else
Yeah.
with the ukulele. I'm looking forward to it someday.
Yeah. You need to experience that in a positive way. And don't go in judgmental of yourself. And I'm being honest with you. And one of the things that absolutely just shut me down. And a lot of people disagree. That's okay, It's not a competing thing. And they've got it so turned around. They've got it even on, and a lot of people don't like TikTok. But if I go live on TikTok, the first thing they freaking want to do is do a match. That's the first, and that's a new thing. It's like, me and you go on TikTok together, and I invite you up, and TikTok will show match. And you sing a song, then I'll sing a song, and then they people out there judge you, and it's just yeah. I'm like they do that to me, and I don't even I just go over and I shut it down because I'm there just to maybe drink a few, play a little Hank, and have a good time. What I do here.
I mean, it's like you said earlier, it's such a personal preference, it's like that's just silly. You can't black and white things like that. There are too many nuances and too many opinions, and yeah, that's interesting. I have a TikTok profile, but I don't really TikTok.
Yeah, I don't take it serious. I mean, y'all follow me. I know y'all are. I don't take it serious. I just don't. I got almost 32,000 followers, and I don't. That means nothing to me. I mean, also, I love the people that I've met there. I got people that come in here, Sad Song Sunday, that I've met on TikTok. But back to what we were talking about before, there's room in the boat for everybody that plays. It's not a and like I said earlier, when you go to play with someone, whether they're playing guitar or whatever, their piano, my advice is to go in with an open mind and do what you do. Don't be judgmental. I'm talking about myself now. I'm talking at myself, because a lot of times you think they probably play guitar. Slide, he's an excellent guitar player. Excellent. But I don't compare myself to Slide. I don't compare myself to no one. Because there's only one JoJo. And the only one can be JoJo better than anybody is JoJo. Yeah. Ain't nobody else can be JoJo. Ain't nobody else can be String Bean. Ain't nobody else can be Slide.
Oh, wait, where are you?
Where am I? Where am I? Oh, but anyway, all joking aside, I mean, there's room enough in the boat without all this competition and competing and oh, this one's better than this one. This one, if you can whistle, well, which I'm like, you heard JoJo singing and whistling, something I can't do. But anyway, the point I'm getting at is you got to be you, whether they like you, whether they don't like you, whether they enjoy it or not. You got to be you. Be true to yourself, and the rest of it fall in place. You know.
And collaboration is such an awesome, beautiful, amazing thing. Being able to get with somebody who can't do something that or can do something that you can't do, and there's something that you can do that they can't do, and it's like this, nice compliment. And to make it into a competition is just silly. It's just going to get in the way of being able to get together and make something,
Yeah.
that's both of you.
That's like I said earlier. A friend of mine, I'll not mention his name, but he sent me a video last night, just a black screen video. I'm like, dude, I didn't know. And that hit me like a ton of bricks. I mean, that just really caught my attention, because the more you're heard and the more you're seen, the more you'll be heard, the more you'll be seen. Kind of hard to find something that's hiding. And I said, you're going to have to come over to the shine shed and just hang out, and let's run through a few songs. And man, I'm backward about that stuff. I'm shy. I said, dude, you don't sit there and let that go to waste. Don't let that go, because you'll let it go to waste. You're looking at an old man now. When I was in my 30s, I was like, give me a beer, get out of the way, boys. Every roadhouse, every juke joint, every bonfire, you saw my ugly mug. And now I got to where I'm like, nah. Jennifer Daniels, she'll shoot me a message. We're having open mic night, and I'm like, nah.
I've been thinking about doing an open mic.
You need to.
I'm feeling kind of ready. Oh my gosh, I bet I'm just gonna
see the difference between you and me is like 300 years. I was born in 1937. Okay, the last time I walked out on stage, I felt like I was in Singleton Elementary bunch. I walked out stage. I've got the video. I walked down stage. I was like, damn, I'm old. I'm a dinosaur. Who are these people? But and they were like kids, because I'm old. It's not that they're there illegally. They're old enough to drink. It was a bar. But I'm like, damn, son. I'm like, help me up on the stage here, boys. But you need to do, honestly, you need to find a nice little quaint, quiet restaurant and just go in with mellow music and build yourself up to like John Maneka. That's what John Maneka does. That's all he does. He busts, but that's his lifestyle. Busking is a hard life. When you busk, you sometimes you come out okay, and sometimes you don't. But that's another story. But that's what you should think about. I didn't think about that. That's a good idea, JoJo. You heard it right here, children. You heard it right here.
Yeah, it would be cool. I've never experienced the getting energy back from the crowd. I mean, the chat, of course, you do get energy, and I definitely believe that you can feel energy from far away, but to have it in the same room and right there and be able to see reactions and feel people's energy, I'm sure would be a really not.
Yeah. Do y'all have any place local that holds, like, any venues that holds open mic or?
Yeah, we have a few actually. I just haven't done it yet.
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in good energy, breathe out bad energy. Breathe in, breathe out. Take your
when
jar with you.
when I'm nervous, I have a tendency to sing really high.
I didn't know we was at the opera, Bob. Did you? No, but I want the steak and potato. Mark J. Larson in the house with Moniker, my sucker. WTF might come sneaking in the back door. Who unlocked the back door? Who left the door unlocked? Yeah, that would be so cool. Rob Q, that would be so cool. But no, all joking aside, you need to just. I think the last time I got on stage, and my wife asked me, she said, she knows I don't care. She knows I simply do not care. I mean, I don't care. You know, I'm at that age. I'm old. You know, and she asked me why, and I said, I just see if I could do it one more time, just one more time. Gonna kick the footlights out one more time. Merle's got a song called Footlights. Check that song out. If you've not heard Merle Haggard's song Footlights, check that song out. That song is that is probably one of my most, well, there's so many of Merle's, but Footlights is an awesome song. Have you got a song for us? And I'll shut up. I'll quit rambling.
Yeah, I can play something. So this song is actually one that this was another one that my ukulele lessons, my 3 ukulele lessons that he recommended I play. And it was one that I was kind of trying to sweep under the rug because it was kind of hard for me. It wasn't exactly in my range. It was hard for me to figure out how to make it work with my voice, and just, you know, it was one that really didn't come naturally on the ukulele. And one of our chatters, Wolf, loves it and kept asking me to play it over and over. So I couldn't let it go. And I'm so thankful because it's one that I have really come to love. And even though it was more difficult, you know, it's easy to just be like, oh, that's hard, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah,
you know? It really has became one that I love to do, and it's more rewarding when it has that challenge behind it, you know.
Keep that right there in mind. When we get done, I want me and you to talk about being comfortable and uncomfortable in playing. Just whenever you're ready, I'll shut up.
So it's Over the Rainbow, It's a Wonderful Life mashup. see trees of green, I see red roses too, and I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, I see clouds of white, and the brightness of day. I like the dark, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, say, how do you do? And they're really saying, I love you. I see babies cry, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
I love it. I love it. Yes, please, someone drop JoJo's link in the chat. I'm telling you, freaking awesome. And Sad Tapir, please do. Please do, because I'm going to stick him to what he just said earlier. We need to work this out in a few weeks. I'm gonna hold you to it. Okay. I want the ad lib pop sounds and the little quirks and stuff that he does. I love it. He's awesome.
He is so
Plus,
awesome.
he's got an epic beard.
78 Sound put it really great. He's a humble badass.
Yeah.
So we were going to talk about, you had something
Yeah.
to say.
I want to ask you. Yeah, the comfort zone of music. We all, if you play anything at all, or if you do anything at all with your hands, whether you art, the comfort zone. Do you struggle with it, with the comfort zone of saying, "Nah, that's too hard. I'm not gonna do that," and not do it, or do you muscle through and say, "That's not kicking my ass. I'm gonna do it."
If I'm doing it for someone else, I have more of a tendency to push through, you know, like that song that I did for Sad, that G minor is hard to play, and it took me a while. And you know, if it's something that I'm doing for myself, I'll have a tendency to be like, So, you know, taking requests and having people, you know, encourage me and suggest things is definitely my biggest motivating factor, and helps me really push through stuff that's harder.
Yeah. So Monica's in the house. Monica Tiamoni Arts. Hey, sucker. But that's what we all do. We've always, sucker, where you been, sucker? It's always sucker. So I mean, you know, when I go into her stream or she comes to my stream, people, you know, you're disrespecting her, calling her sucker. No, that's just something we always do. Anywho, yes, check her out, Hog Deer 79. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you greatly. Hey, leaps and bounds for that guy right there, because he's got some good content, and he can fish. He can fish. But anyway, just a question he kind of posed, but can he fish? 404's up, go, baby. Anyway, the comfort zone for me is being out here behind these walls, because it doesn't, I spend a lot of time behind these walls. But the comfort zone doesn't really matter if you're willing to muscle through, because you're like, I can do this, I got this. The comfort zone of learning bar chords for me was a struggle. I'm like, am I ever going to get this? Am I really ever going to get this? And finally, yes, I got it. And if I hadn't muscled through, I'd still be thinking, dude, what did you do with all this time? You ever look back and think, why didn't I do this sooner?
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's huge for sure. I have you freezing up on me.
I'm a froze.
Oh, you're better now. I think it's just me because I don't. Oh, I guess it is on the. It might be my internet though. Every once in a while we have a weird little blip. Like we have really great internet, but it'll be just a weird little blip. I think
we're good though, right? We're good.
Yep. Yep, we're good.
Yeah, we're moving. We're moving. I believe we're moving. Anywho, is that the case? What in the world was that?
Well, we had something to say.
No. Hey, inject yourself, Chloe. Go ahead. We want to hear your opinion.
She does that.
So, does the comfort, if you muscle through it, if you have you actually sat down and thought, what took me so long? Why haven't I been playing all this time?
Yeah, well, and I'm still, though, like doing any finger picking,
right.
I kind of played around with it a little bit right at first, and then just kind of was like, man, that's hard. I'm just gonna strum chords, and there are some songs that have some picking, and I'm like, well, I can just chord right through those,
Yeah.
And
oh, trust me,
I recently have been working on it more, but it's definitely something that's kind of my ambition is to do a little more of that kind of thing. Which it's funny because I'm like I'm still not really that comfortable with it, so I don't really have any songs in mind that have finger picking involved.
Yeah.
But
somebody send JoJo some messages in her comments of her videos. Watch a video and leave a comment and find her a song that has finger picking.
So
request it. That way she'll have to do it.
Yeah, so Wolf did that to me too, which is funny because the Over the Rainbow, and then he wanted me to do Here Comes the Sun.
Yeah.
And that one, I mean, oh, see? So I can kind of halfway do it. Like half of the time I get it.
Yeah.
Right. If I practice it all day, then I can play it at the end of the day.
Okay. Now she said that. This makes, and I know this sounds probably off the chart, but if you vocal practice, if you play practice, if you write practice, you become proficient at it. It's just, and the reason I said that is because I am the world's worst at times, not focusing on one song that I need to learn, or one chord that I need to learn, because I'm off in la la land wanting to play something else. And if you loosen up, you practice, like she said, if she plays it all day long, she can nail it. On the spur of the moment, you can say, sing this song. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what chord was that in? And I grab the cape on, I'm like, where the hell am I supposed to be? Up, wrong chord,
Yeah,
because me and Edie, yeah. Yeah.
Staying in your comfort zone and doing,
Yeah.
you know, something that's easy and fun, and you know, you don't have to think about it. But once those hard things get to where they feel that way, then you know, that's when you have those moments where you look back and you're like, yeah, it paid off, you know. But it's hard to get there. It's just hard to put in the work, because it is work at a certain point, you
It
know, when you're trying
is.
to learn a new thing.
Yeah, because me and Edie, we've got a Edie Murphy. She came from California. We done a collab together, and I just had surgery, and here I was in a boot or cast, soft cast, and it's actually on you. It's actually on YouTube, of course, but we kept saying, "What gear are you in, cousin?" Because that was our thing, you know. Wrong gear, cousin. You know, and that was wrong chord. You know, that was just wrong gear, cousin. And that's just something we kind of say to each other. Wrong. What gear are you in, cousin? What gear does that go in? And you know, if you practice, it becomes free flowing. But you still sometimes you're not in the right gear, or you're not letting it flow. But now I've noticed that on your live streams, it's just, man, it's a blast. It's a blast.
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep them short, short and easy, and just have fun. And bam, here it is.
Yeah, she's like over here on my end. She's like, God, I don't like you no more. I'm gonna send you rocks for Christmas. But
Yeah.
no, the thing about it is you're doing what you love, and it's never too late. It's
Yep, I'm gonna
never
be
too.
40 this year. So I started playing when I was 38. Trixie put it actually perfectly. Frank plays a little bit of guitar, Trixie and Frank, who were in here earlier. And he was like, I'm too old to pick up the guitar. And she was like, are you dead?
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
love that, you know,
yeah,
it's never too late until it's, you know, until you're gone. You could do
yeah.
it anytime.
You're exactly right. And that's one of the things I tried to convince myself a lot of times. I've just been I've just had these drums back here for 5 months, children. And you know, and I'm thinking, dude, you just need to, no, I ain't quitting. Shit, no, I ain't quitting. No.
Impressed. That's very impressive. I love your song choices that you've been doing with them too. It's a lot of fun to watch.
So, I get a lot of shikaka from YouTube. Okay. I get a lot of emails from YouTube. Anywho, the thing about it is it's an avenue for me to, for people to watch me either progress, because I'm not going to fail. The only time you fail is when you quit. Regardless of how much and regardless of how much progress you're making, you don't never look back just to see how far you've come. That's the only time you ever look back. Don't look back in regret. Don't look back and think, man, I should have. Look back just to see how far you've come. And
Absolutely.
I've just been drumming for 5 months. I think 5 months, close to 5 months now. And I'm not a drummer. I'm a learner,
Yeah.
but I want to
Oh,
learn it all. I want to learn it all. And
yeah.
like you said, you know, you're still alive, ain't you? You're
Yeah.
still able to pick up the guitar, ain't you? You're still able to pick up the ukulele, right? So,
Yeah, I mean, there are definitely moments, you know, especially when I was first starting, where I would think, man, if I only would have done this earlier, like imagine if I would have started when I was young. And, you know, it's like there are all these kids who are playing while they're learning to walk, you know, and it's like walking for them.
yeah,
And you know, sometimes it's hard not to lament a little bit and look back and be like, dang, where could I
yeah,
be? But then now it's, you know, now that it's almost been 2 years, I look back at where I started and I've come so far, and it's a beautiful thing. And I feel like I have less and less of that, oh man, if I only would have, because, you know,
right,
I'm getting
right.
better and I'm here now. It's like you can't take it back. So you just go from right here and do what you can, you know.
Exactly right. You know, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of my age. I'm 51 year old, and I look at and a lot of people don't get the privilege, you know, but I look at it and I think there's a lot of things can get in the way, and self could be the main obstacle. This guy, I'm my own obstacle. But looking back, would I do things different? Would I? Shit, yeah, I'd do a lot of things different. We all would. But I'd probably met my wife uh, 30 years ago, you know. But
man, I'd be worried that I wouldn't end up right here, you know. I feel so happy. I love my life so much right now, and any little change, whether you think it's going to be for the good, it might not be, you know. Maybe it's cliche, and maybe you know, maybe, I mean, there are definitely things that I did that I'm like, yeah, it would have been better to not do it, but it all led me here. It's just like in steps, you know. That's how does my song go again?
But you know, you're exactly right. If you change anything, does it change everything? If you change just okay, if and I'm just talking just common sense terms. If you're building an engine and you don't add the oil, then you're not going to have an engine very long. If you take away one ingredient out of that whole casserole, does it change the whole casserole? So if you change anything about your past, does it change everything about you as a person? That makes sense. Totally does. Hazy Days in the house. I was just talking about you earlier. Hazy's in the house. He's another writer and artist.
Yeah, I remember the line. Each mistake I've made, I will gladly keep.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
The only thing I regret in my life is like you, at a young age, I started playing, but I didn't take it serious. And that's the only thing that I do regret. Guani's in the house. Oh, Guani. But the only thing that I regret is not taking it with a sense of direction more serious. You know, some people are born with it, and some people have to work at it. I'm one of the dudes that has to absolutely work at it. I can't stand back and I got to lay hands on it, tear it up. You know. Let's take this apart and see how it works. I'm one of those guys. Let's take this song apart and see how it works.
Me too, for sure. You know, I was just like a dirty hippie following bands all around, and I would go to, you know, there would be those late night picking circles, and it was my favorite, just sitting around watching people play. And it is just crazy to me that never inspired me to pick up an instrument and do it myself. I just watched. I was just a bystander, and it just didn't even occur to me, you know. But I always tell myself, whenever I think that sort of thing, I'm like, just be thankful you found it now. You could be 60 right now saying that same thing. You know, you could be you know, on your deathbed, like, I'm gonna do this now, you know. So I feel fortunate to have found it now. I still have a lot of good years to learn and play, so I'm excited about it.
Oh yeah, and the rear view mirror sometimes is the best view. You know, you're going this way, but you're looking in the rear view mirror because you left that behind.
Yeah.
And like you said, you know, I don't want to be 10 years from now thinking, man, I should have.
Yep. So this song, my second song that I wrote, is very much in the vein of this conversation. It's
so cool.
When I wrote it, I was thinking about like 20-year-old me, you know, and what I would say. So if you don't mind, I think this is a good.
You know, I don't mind. Everybody please go check out JoJo Strums in Santa Pier. Take a listen.
see the tears in your eyes. I know you want to believe. They'll put their fear on you. They'll look for where you won't find. But the pain that you endure, it's yours, it's not theirs. Don't take that poison. Don't put it all on yourself. Don't take that poison, or you'll give it to someone else. Don't take that poison. There's no need to hide. Don't take that poison. When I know you can fly, there's a world that hides right in front of our eyes. I'd like to show you a little piece, and what you'll find, you might be surprised. It's you and everything you see. Don't take that poison. Don't put it all on yourself. Don't take that poison, or you'll give it to someone else. Don't take that poison. There's no need to hide. Don't take that poison. When I know you can fly, I want to lift you up. I want to show you love. I want to give you all the things you think you don't deserve. There is a light in you that I wish you could see. Let go of that doubt and just let yourself breathe. Don't take that poison. Don't put it all on yourself. Don't take that poison, girl, or you'll give it to someone else.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. God. You know, it's funny how I was talking to I'm trying to think who I was talking to someone this past week and was talking about writing, and it's kind of hard. It's almost impossible to write about something that you know nothing about. Kind of hard for me to write about flying a helicopter if I've never sat in one. See what I'm saying? And you can tell that in a writer's music. I was in Hazy Days live stream earlier today. Well, for him it was night. Probably morning there now, I'm assuming, but he was in his shed, and I was listening to his writing, and he gave an explanation of his writing, and it gave me a total different outlook on what he had to say. You know, so I love it. I think you're freaking awesome. So I'm gonna hold sad. I'm trying to warn him. I'm trying to warn him. I'm gonna hold sad to the fact that we're looking at you, son. I'm gonna hold him to the fact that the next time we're together, I want him behind the camera looking at on the camera looking at us from behind the screen. I don't want him in the chat. I want him on camera. That's what I meant to say.
We
When
might
he's
have
ready.
to work out a different day.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fine. That'd be fine. We'll do a special. We'll do a special. It'd be well worth it. You hear
I
me?
mean, if he's down.
You know what I'm saying, Sad? I mean, I'd be willing to do a special.
Well, Sad's
People
a
got,
songwriter, you know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because he wrote some songs. Yeah.
Yep. It's the only one song he's written that I've put music to, and he gave me words for another song. And it's cool because I think that we make it such a great team, you know. I really write really introspective stuff. It's like when something's going on that I just need to release and get out. And Sad really I think he looks at the world and he, you know, picks like an important topic and writes at it, you know, writes it from the outside, you know, in. And it's pretty cool to have. For me, I love being able to have that different perspective and you know, being able to put music to something that I, you know, wouldn't ordinarily write.
Yeah, the thing about it is, when you said that made me think of Steve Earle, the prolific songwriter. You know, sometimes he can get political, which I don't do. His music, I don't do on my channel. But Steve Earle writes like I live. He writes like I live. So the boundaries there are just, I mean, he's just excellent. You know, just excellent. PA Trapping, thank you for coming in.
Thanks.
Love you, buddy. God almighty, where you gone? Monica, one question. Did you outfish Mark? That's the question.
It's the suspense.
I just want to know if she outfished Mark or Mark outfished her. I just kind of want that question answered. Anywho, she'll answer me. She'll answer me, I'm sure.
I'm gonna go back to sub up on. Huh? I think I may have on some people who are in here regularly, but I definitely need to find some more people. I don't think I'm subbed up on them. I'll do it.
Please check out Lisa Elliott's dropping her link. I'm being honest with you. You go check them out. Sad and JoJo. Check them out. Encouraging. And right now, what we need more than anything on this planet is encouragement. For God's sakes, if you can't help me, don't hurt me. That's what Dad used to say. He'd say, I'd be helping him do something. He'd say, hand me the hammer, reach me the hammer. And I'd hand it to him head first. And he'd be in a strain. And how's he gonna take a hold of the hammer? Now I was young, but how's he gonna take hold of the hammer? Me reach it to him head first, you know, me with the handle. He'd say, for God's sake, son, if you're not gonna help me, don't hurt me. You know?
I love that.
Yeah, for God's sakes, you're not gonna help me, don't hurt me. Get out of the way. Move, man. Yeah. But check out JoJo and Set to Pair. I'm telling you, they're awesome folks.
Thanks, Lisa.
Lisa's dropping their links. Here. I'll have their links as well in the description box below, along with their Instagram and their YouTube link. But you can thank me later. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
I'm a bad Instagrammer. I rarely am on there. Should do more platforms, but
yeah, that's. I don't know. I said yeah, but I mean I don't know. I said yeah, but I've got them all. But I'm like you. I'm just like nah. You know. Nah. Because most of my covers, I have to fight with Instagram. So they'll remove them. We'll argue for 2 emails. They'll put them, oh, we reposted your video. I was like, oh, no shit. I see it. You're kidding me, right? But, so
I would be happy to play sad song if you all want to hear it.
it's your show. It's whatever you want to play.
It doesn't sound like a sad song, but it definitely has a really serious serious message to it.
Okay, you in the back that's drunk, get your Kleenexes and find you a seat.
Ivoryville was seen in the swamps of New Orleans, snacking on crawfish at Touffet. Gumbo and Joey swaggered to his way, but nowhere to lay. Eager to get on every list in town. Oh, the humanity! Flights to Cuba were hazardous outward bound. He launched caution to the wind. Ivory fled his friend. Island life was a dream. Key to key, port to port, nightfall he would sing. Eager to get on every list in town. Oh, the humanity! Now Ivoryville is gone. Rumors of what used to be, peeping him from coast to coast. Clips and posts, but all we really see is a ghost. Eager to get on every list in town, but the list won't save him now.
I love it. I love it. Oh, the humanity. Oh. So you go live. You go live. Now listen to what I'm saying now, children. Listen to me, children. You in the back. You go live on Wednesdays? What
Wednesdays
time?
at 5 Pacific time.
5 Pacific.
Yep. So 8 Eastern.
So 8 o'clock my time.
Yep.
Because YouTube, you suck at notifications. I'm just saying this for the record.
Yep.
They suck at people go live and I'm like, dude, I missed them. Dude, I missed them. Dude, I missed them. Dude, I missed them. You know.
Yep.
But yeah. Please go check her live streams. They're lit. They're awesome. No one really's in the house. No one's really in the house.
Oh. Wait, no one? Really?
No one. No one. So I've got a job this weekend, or this week actually. I've got 2 jobs. I've got a kid that wants a swimming pool open. Yeah, and I got to put a banjo hide on an old friend's banjo Wednesday. So there'll be. I don't know if he has internet where he lives. He lives way in the boons. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna try to do a video. Depending on a lot of folks don't like cameras around here much. But anyway, I got a lot of moonshiners in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? But I got to do the banjo hide Wednesday morning. It's not going to be the evening. I'll be able to catch JoJo, Strums, and hopefully Sad. Sad will be there. And you need to go over there and check them out if you will. If you will. Make your own mind up. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't like us, we don't mind. We're not offended.
If you don't like us, we don't mind.
Sometimes not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah. Yeah, some people like vodka and coffee. Oh, did I say that out loud? Did I say that out? Damn it. But anyway, boy, watch your mouth. Anyway, yeah, we're not everybody's cup of tea, but a lot of people don't like tea.
That's right.
Well, I like tea. Anyway, I love tea. I'm from the South, you know. But go check them out. Give them a listen. You'll thank me, because when you're having bad days or rough days, and you can go over to go on a hike with Sad and the Fur Babies, and you can go over to JoJo and join a live stream with her. Live music, children, is just, it's food for the soul, I'm telling you. It can change your day. I know it's changed mine a whole lot. A lot of times. Now, back to JoJo. So, what's on your mind? How you feeling? That's the question.
I want to say anytime that I'm feeling down on a Sunday and just need a little pick-me-up, tuning into your Sad Song Sundays is a highlight. I always look forward. I work on Sundays, but sometimes I have several different jobs, and sometimes I'm able to watch, and it's like those days when I get done with my gardening work early, I'm like, yes, I get to go Sad Song Sunday. It really does.
You gotta go see the old man drunk again or not.
It's so much fun. And earlier you were saying how I think you were saying you're not that good at putting like attitude and feeling, or whatever you were saying is so not true. I mean, I feel how much you love music, and I mean that's part of what makes the Sad Song Sundays magical and wonderful, is just all the feeling. It's you just can feel the love, and I appreciate it, and I
appreciate you all. I sure do. I appreciate you and Sad. God, I'll shut up now. I'll shut up.
I have whatever. One more question.
Okay. Just whatever. I tell her, I told JoJo earlier before we came on, play what you feel. Feel what you play and play what you feel. Because you can't pretend feel. You can't argue with feelings.
This is one that I love and was a request. Another request that I don't know if I would have ever thought of it, but the moment that that someone requested it, which I don't know who requested it. I had it on my request list, and I since have started putting names with the requests. But it is just, I love this song. Jillian Welch is amazing. It is Miss Ohio. Are we not hearing me? Oh, okay. Oh, I can't hear you. Can we hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was waving it.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I was like, can you not hear me?
Yeah.
That was something I couldn't hear you after. Okay. Okay, here we go.
I'll hush now.
She wants to do right, but not right now. Gonna drive to Atlanta and live out this fantasy of running around with my rag top down. Said I wanna do right, but not right now. She's running around with a rag top down. Says she wants to do right, but not right now. Got his arm around her shoulder like a regimental soldier. Mama's been pushing that wedding gown. He says, I want to do right, but not right now. Oh, me, oh, my, won't you look at Miss Ohio? She's running around with a rag top down. Says she wants to do right, but not right now. I know all about it, so you don't have to shout it. I'm gonna straighten it out somehow. Said I wanna make it right, but not right now. Oh, me, oh, my, look at Miss Ohio. She's running around with a rag top down. Says she wants to do right, but not right now. Says she wants to do right, but not right now. Says she wants to do right, but not right now.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, what's in the plans? Oh, what's in the plans for more writing, more learning? Let me guess. More writing, more learning. Getting out of your comfort zone.
Nailed it. Finger picking. I want
And finger pick. Okay, yeah, you said that. Yeah, yeah. I started to say, yeah, you don't use finger picks though. Yeah.
Oh, I have picks. Sad got me a really cool pick that says JoJo Rocks on it, and it's a wooden
Oh,
pick.
cool.
And I have felt picks. But it's not easy to use those things.
These, and I'm not sponsored by these guys in no shape or form, but these are the shiznittle and finger picks. And for your thumb, they're just so easy on your instrument. Just so easy. Because the only time I use a finger pick is when I'm playing like a something Brad Paisley. But they're super soft.
Is it silicone or something?
No, it's just a plastic pick. It's just
Oh,
that's just the way it's made. It's just
cool.
they're super soft. They're super soft. They're easy on your instruments. Why I mentioned them, because I don't think you use the the regular style picks, right? What do you use? Exactly what do you use?
I don't use, I just use my fingers.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I strum with my pointer finger, which is,
Yeah.
I think you're kind of supposed to strum with your thumb, but I mean, they say do what feels natural, there's not really a wrong way necessarily.
Right.
But yeah, I would like to learn to use a pick. And I've played around with it a little bit, but it's one of those things that's like, that's hard.
Yeah, I'm not doing that again. That's like going down the hill on a bicycle, real steep, and the chain comes off. You wreck. You're like, shit, I'm not doing that again.
Learn my lesson on that one.
Yeah. Ow. That's going to leave a scar. But Yeah, for real. For real. No, those picks are just like I'm trying to think of the song. I can't brain fog. Um, uh, a lot of just the old bluegrassers or banjo pickers. They go to steel because you get a better resonance. It's more sharper. It's more it's more clear with a steel pick on banjo. You get a more of a resonance. But with ukulele, the best route. You've got the best route. Steel wound strings are, and I was the world's worst. And I'll be honest with you, this guitar back here is the sound hole is eat up because I would use like old cards because you can buy like the card punch, and I would use old cards. And I was like, dude, I'm quitting that crap. So that's over with. Yeah. No. Oh, sad. Thank you. You're awesome. Uh, yeah. So finger picking, and I would love to see actual footage or a video or live stream even at a venue. That would be so cool. That would be so cool if you just
Yeah, whenever I do my, will definitely stream it whenever I do my first open mic or any kind of performance or anything for sure. Yeah, yeah, it would be a missed opportunity if we don't, definitely. The only way we wouldn't is if we didn't have service,
yeah.
but we should. I mean, I think there's one place that does an open mic that we definitely wouldn't, but all the other places I think do, so.
Yeah, we're in a geological oddity here. Hell, we're 20 minutes from everything here. 20 miles, I mean. Yeah.
Which out in the country can be more like 40 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Over the hill, up the hill, down the hill, around the hill. But please go check out JoJo. If you don't have JoJo, Strums, and Sad to Hear. If you don't have them, please go check them out. Y'all help me to hold Sad's and JoJo's. What are you up to now? What is your count up to right now? I mean, I'm just being nosy. I hadn't looked. I don't look. I don't never look at.
um,
I'm looking now.
250 something.
265.
Nice. Only 35 more till Sad will make an appearance.
Yeah, let's do that. God, I'll share this out again. I'll share this live out again. Oh, thank you, no one. Really, I appreciate you. I do. So have you got anything you want to close? Do you feel like singing another one? Do you want to close? What do you want to do?
You know, actually, I could sing another one. So this one is actually one that you do, and it's so funny when you hear somebody else do a song. You know, it's like, hey, I play that one too. So when I first heard you play this one, I got really excited.
I know what it is. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I think I know. She hasn't told me now. She hasn't told me. But
I do a couple that you do, just two that you do, but this one is the newer one, and one that I've been having a lot of fun doing, and that you rock out, and I love to hear. Gonna take a freight train down at the station. I don't care where it goes. Gonna come mountain, the highest mountain. Gonna jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see? a hole in the wall where I can crawl inside and die. 'Cause my lady now, she's a mean old woman, and she didn't have the guts to say goodbye. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, she been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me? Gonna buy me a ticket far as I can. I ain't never coming back. Gonna take a southbound all the way to Georgia now, till the train runs out of track. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me?
See what I'm saying? That whistling. That's what I'm saying. Hey, who would have thought at that time era to have a flute in a Southern rock band? You know what I'm saying? Some dude shows up with a flute, and they're looking at him like, "What the hell you gonna do with that thing?" And he injects that into that song, and it just makes it. And that whistling just—I mean, that's perfect. I can't do it though, so don't even ask me to do it, because I can't do it. I'll be whistling, spitting, slobbering, and no. That
You
was
have
that,
Monica. That's a better
that is so cool. That is who would have thought? You know, that's just like a little foot tambourine. I don't know where it's at, but I've got like a little foot tambourine that you slip on your foot. What?
That would be fun.
Yeah, it's just a little bitty thing. If I can find it, just a little bitty foot tambourine. It slips over your shoe, and you just pat your foot. Ching, ching, ching. It's just so cool. It just adds.
Yeah. I like that.
I've been making what they call stump boxes. This is one that's unfinished, and all you do is put a Pezio pickup in this thing. Just duct tape it, hot glue it. However, it's got 2-sided stick tape, and it comes with a 1/4-inch jack, and you put a snare wire, mount it inside this, and it's unreal. It is unreal. Yeah, just simple stuff, simple additions, you know.
I love that.
I can't whistle that song. Woohoo! Anyway, that was, you know. Hey, no one really. Could you imagine going to like Leonard Skinner and saying, "Oh, I got a flute. I got a flute." Yeah. And kick your ass with that flute, Billy.
I'll tell you where you can put that little flute.
You better get off stage with that flute. Every time you fart, you be playing the F chord. Yeah. But you know, you think about it. Yeah. Yeah, I should learn the flute next. Yeah. I have a hard time with the harmonica.
Do the piccolo.
Yeah. Or juice harp. You know what a juice harp is, right?
Really cool.
Yeah, they're cool. That's what Sad needs to consider.
That would be cool. We need to get him one of those.
Yeah,
Like
he's sad. We
he
got
does now.
something going on for you now. Your job is to learn the juice heart. Just don't
Yeah.
pop your lip or your tooth. I've
He's
had a
not.
blast. This has been one of the most epic artisan spot. I've had a blast.
Me
You
too.
know,
Thank you so much for having me.
it's been an honor for me. It's been an honor for me. A lot of people they really don't know what goes on in an artisan spotlight, and this is what goes on. This is it. You know, enjoy the music, enjoy the conversation. You know, I don't drink all the time. You know, I don't have to be. I don't drink all the time. You know, a lot of people come in Sundays. On my side, on Sunday, be like, my cousin, especially. I hope you're in here, Sonny. By the way, but he'll come in. He'll say, "Dude, I came in. Your eyes was glazed over, so I left." He said, "I left."
That's when it gets good, Sonny.
Yeah. Saying like I came in and your eyes was glazed over and I left. I said, dude, I wasn't that bad. He said, you wasn't that good. I could see you playing. Yeah, yeah.
It
Yeah.
sounds where you break his tooth.
The tooth. Where my tooth at? I won't sound a tooth. Be like the one tooth wonder. Anyway, it'd be like a super soaker. Squirt water for 15 yards through that tooth. Oh my God. Oh, I appreciate you, Lisa, honey. I do. I really do. I appreciate you. You're awesome. But all joking aside, we're going to close it out. If she wants to close out with a song, I'll leave that up to her. She's worked, she's sung and sung and sung, but I'm not tired. I'm not tired of listening. You know how I am. I'll be going and singing 4 hours and not let up, but most time I'm drunk.
Well, let's see. We could end with kind of a fun one. Another one that was a request from kind of an interesting, almost like, you know, those chatters who are borderline troll, but you love them a lot anyway.
Oh yeah, I've got those. I got my personal entourage of trolls. Yeah, I've got them. They come in, they say, I was there, I was lurking. I said, well, quit your dang lurking, get in the house and sit down. Shit. Please go check out JoJo Strums and Sad Tapir. They're wonderful people. No pretense, no make believes, no smoke and mirrors. What you see is what you get. And they're awesome people. Awesome. I'll shut up and this is the last song for tonight now. So if you, Lisa's dropping JoJo's link, please do me a favor and I'll shut my mouth and let her sing.
I woke up this morning with the sun down, shining in. I found my mind in a brown paper bag, but then I tripped on a cloud and fell 8 miles high. I tore my mind on a jagged sky. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. I pushed my soul into a deep dark hole and then I followed it in. I watched myself crawling out as I was crawling in. Got so uptight that I couldn't unwind. I saw so much that I broke my mind. I just dropped in to see my condition was in. Someone painted April Fools in big black letters on a dead end sign. Kept my foot on the gas as I went off the road and blew my mind. 8 miles out of Memphis, I ain't got no spare. 8 miles straight up downtown somewhere. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. Yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in.
I love it. I love it. I'd hate to ask what condition my condition, when I'm conditioned, was in. Please go check out JoJo Strums and Sad for Me. Please do that. It's been an honor. It's been an honor. I've really enjoyed the chat and conversation, live music.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're not done yet. We gotta get Sad. We gotta get Sad on. We gotta get Sad on camera. I'm gonna hold him to it now. I'm gonna say, do you remember? Do you remember what you said? Do you remember now? Do ya? Now do ya? But I love you guys. Where you at, Sad? Where you at, Sad? I know you're listening. JoJo, amazing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Be true to yourself. You're awesome.
Thank you. You're awesome.
Much love and respect. My people's in the chat. You know where it's at. The links are down below. That's where you need to go. It's your boy String Bean with another edition of Artisan Spotlight featuring JoJo Strums. Super awesome people. Wonderful people. We love you guys, and I'll catch you maybe Wednesday morning or maybe at noon. I don't know. Depends. I got to put a banjo hat on for a fella, and it's going to be interesting because he's an old timer. Carries a pocket knife. Ooh. I love you guys. Sad JoJo. I love you guys. It's your boy String Bean. We're out of here now. We're gone.